Hey guys, what's up? This is Nick from SCC, and this is the review of the KWA KM4 SR10. Well, this gun I bought off of Airsoft GI back in September of 2009 for about $395. This gun has served me well in several different hardcore battles and one MILSIM, which means military simulation. Basically, what this gun came with was the gun itself. It did not come with the ACOG. It came with the back iron sight that I took off. It did not come with this type of barrel cover. I ended up buying this from my local airsoft field, SC Village. Basically, it came with the gun, a 350 round magazine, a jamming rod, and this big orange yellow barrel cover, and a set of Allen wrenches, and I think a front or a back iron sight adjustment tool. I'm not really sure if that's what the purpose was. I basically just tossed those aside, except for the Allen keys and the unjamming rod I kept, and it's still in my bag. Alright, well, basically, we're going to start from the back of the gun to the front of the gun. This right here is the KWA's new crane stock design. It's a 6-position stock. Of course, mine only goes 5 positions because I have my sling right here that is taking up one of the positions, but it goes all the way extended back, and it's supposed to go all the way in, but it doesn't. Now, right here, I know people say the classic Army stock is the best, but I have to agree with Tim from Airsoft GI that this stock design is probably the best stock design. Or, yeah, the stock design. So what you do is there's 2 little tabs. I don't know if you can see right here. You literally push that up. Then on the other side, you do it to the same exact side, and you open that up, and boom, you got it put right off. And there you go. You got the internals of the battery compartment. You got your nunchuck, is what I call it, nunchuck, small type battery, and you have a fuse right here, which most of them have a fuse on a little white capsule type tablet, I guess. And that's way back in the gun. Well, this, I like how the smart stock design, they bring it down and they have it running through here, so it's perfect. Now, to put the butt plate back onto the gun, what you're supposed to do is you just put it on straight like that and push forward. Now, what I've noticed in my model, I don't know if it's for everyone else's model, but as you can see, this is totally flush. But on this side, here we go, this side, it has a little gap. I don't know why it does that, but what I ended up finding out what you can do is you can get this little tab, and you basically push it in, and it sits flush with it also, and the butt plate is perfectly fine. Alright, now to move to the rest of the gun. In the middle, you have the charging handle, which reveals the hop-up, and the bolt catch, which is on this side, but it is non-functional. You have the safe, semi, and fully automatic fire selector switch, and you have, ooh, it's coming a little bit loose, and you have the mag release, which releases the 350 round mag that I ended up putting my own logo on, just so I could distinguish my mags, because I play with guys that aren't from SCC, and sometimes they're using my mags, and I don't want to switch up my mags with their mags, you know. As you can see, you have a 12-inch rail system, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's a 12-inch rail system. I could be wrong. You have the front iron sight right here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but as you can see, this one is like bent over. That's because I was playing with one day in this one close quarter combat map, and basically what happened was I had my gun, and a guy came around the corner from 2 feet away from me, got scared, some little kid got scared, and shot me with his damn Echo 1 AK. I think it was the same exact one my friend Taylor has, but he shot me in the finger with it, and I ended up, was looking around the other corner, I was holding my gun with one hand, and I ended up scared the crap out of me and hurt, so I dropped the gun, and thank God, the front of the gun, which is the front sight, took literally the whole fall of the gun. Think of this freaking 8-pound gun. Not an 8-pound, more like 7-pound gun. But, yeah, you have right here just a normal muzzle brake. As you can see, I painted mine, and in my how to remove a flash hider or muzzle brake, I showed you how to remove it, to paint it, and maybe to put on a silencer or whatever, silencer. But, yeah, This ACOG I think is a King Arms ACOG. I'm not really sure, I forget. But yeah, that basically covers the whole gun. The only other things I could tell you about the gun is that the only plastic parts on the gun would be the stock back here, pistol grip, and maybe the fire selector switch. I think that feels a little bit metalish, maybe polymer. Not sure. This gun shoots around 380 plus FPS depending on what type of battery you use. I've heard people being able to go up to about 425, 430 with a .23, no, a .20 with a LiPo battery. I personally had a LiPo, and let's just say it didn't work for me. I basically didn't know that you're not supposed to let the LiPo die all the way, and I let it die. So I basically wasted $50. But I use an external battery right now because I'm trying to find a nunchuck for it. But that's basically all out there is for the gun. So here comes the firing test. Hey guys, what's up? This is Nick from SCC, and this is the firing test portion of the video. Well, I have a target set up down there about 50 yards. I don't know if you can see that little white speck way down there. Looks like a frickin' less than a BB. That's about 50 yards down. I'm going to bring the camera up to the target so you can actually see where it hits. But keep in mind, the wind is blowing it considerably. It's about 50 yards away, which is borderline long range for an assault rifle. It probably is long range for an assault rifle. So if and I'm trying to hit a target that's 12 inches by 8 inches. And since the wind's blowing, it's more like 12 inches by 4 inches. So if you guys could just cut me some slack if I don't have the best accuracy. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm going to be firing 5 shots downrange. Well, as you can see, I got 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, and then a 4th shot way up here. As you can see by the inches, I marked them exactly 5 inches from the center. And it looks like most of them were a little bit to the left, probably because of the wind. I was aiming right about between the 1 inch and the 2 inch margin on my ACOG. And they all hit over here, and of course you probably had a rogue one. Probably a .20 gun in there or something. But yeah, that's basically the firing test.